So Smite 2 has recently released their newest god into the game, that being Princess Bari, our newest carry to the game, while also adding the Korean pantheon into the game. So how is this goddess? Is she a broken mess or a well-designed god? Well, let's go through her kit and we shall see with Princess Bari's God review. Princess Bari's passive is called Mystic Surge. This passive changes Princess Bari's mana into a meter that will charge for every basic attack Princess Bari performs. Each basic attack gives you 5 charge, and once you reach 100 charge, you'll enter into your Mystic Surge state for 5 seconds. During this state, you gain additional strength, intelligence, and attack speed. You also get a free cast to one of her non-ultimate abilities, with them also getting extra effects. Princess Bari's first ability is called Sacred Bell. Princess Bari will throw down a large bell that will deal damage to all enemy gods hit and leaves the Sacred Bell on the ground. You can use her next 2 abilities to interact with this bell, but we'll cover that once we get to them. If you use this ability while Mystic Surge is active, you'll deal increased damage and applies a slow. Princess Bari's second ability is called Warding Gust. This ability is a cone radius that has 2 segments. Hitting enemies on the outer segment will deal damage, but will deal reduced damage. If you hit enemies in the inner segment, you'll deal max damage and apply knockback to them. You can also use this ability to pull a Sacred Bell towards you and hit against an enemy or a wall that will deal damage and apply a slow. If you are in your Mystic Surge state, Warding Gust damage and knockback is increased, and if you hit an enemy with Sacred Bell after you use Warding Gust, they will be stunned. Princess Bari's third ability is called Reverent Step. This makes you whenever you cast this ability, you'll dash whatever direction you're walking in, then you'll fire a projectile to deal damage to your opponent. Damaging enemies will give Princess Bari 50 charge for Mystic Surge and refund 25% of this ability's cooldown. This ability can also interact with Sacred Bell. If you have Mystic Surge active, this ability will deal more damage, and hitting this ability on Sacred Bell will also apply the stun. Last, we have Princess Bari's ultimate called Spirit's Candace. This ultimate is a deployable area that will deal damage to enemies up to 3 times, applying a stacking slow for each time they are hit. If you cast this ability on you or allies, you will gain the Guardian Spirit effect for 4 seconds. This effect makes it whenever you become immune to lethal damage, or if you are killed during this effect's duration, you become immune to damage, but are silenced and disarmed for 1.5 seconds. Now, no matter what you use this ultimate on, you'll enter into your Mystic Surge for 10 seconds. So what are my thoughts on the newest goddess into Smite? When it comes to playing Princess Bari, she is a lot of fun. I especially love her interactions with her 2 abilities with Sacred Bell, since it adds more skill with getting a stun or slow after hitting against a wall. Now, when it comes to playing against Princess Bari, I'm personally not sure, because I'm surprised with her being a new carry into the game. I would assume I would see her a lot more, but I can only count maybe encountering her 3 or 4 times on the enemy team with the 20 plus games I played, and I don't think it's fair for me to judge how she is to go up against with how little I have interacted with her on the enemy team. So right now, I'm going to say she isn't too bad to go against, but that could be due to the fact that the ones I have encountered were probably just testing out her for the first time. But I will also say Princess Bari is a really welcome addition to Smite 2, not only adding a new pantheon into the game, but also when it comes to carry design, she is just really well designed. She doesn't feel like she just takes a lot of the Smite 2 carry's abilities and just add 20 different effects onto them. I would say her kit is decently original, pretty much. You could argue her dash is similar to Thoth, or her ultimate it could be considered a better Khepri ultimate, but they interact decently differently, so they're not really that similar to me at least. But those are my thoughts on Smite's newest god to the game, and what do you think? Do you like Princess Bari or do you not? Let me know down in the comments below. But that's wrapped today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button and go to the channel. Hitting that subscribe button would be appreciated. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and have a good one.